This is my first stream back since I uh, returned from my Christmas break, visiting family and taking care of the Sun Can You Do list and hanging out with my niece while I could and goofing off on some other games and such. Hello, Shiny. How you doing? Um, it was a good trip. Like with any holiday, it has its mixed bags. I dealt with my GPS on my phone, deciding to basically die a horrible death by a thousand cuts, and made my travel a lot of fun. And I mean that as sarcastically as possible. But I am back. I am in one piece, and it's nice to be home. It is nice to be home. Gotcha. Well, we'll see if it helps. Let's jump into the game. Hopefully. All right. Oh, I am already batting 1,000.
Lau and Ben, reunited after the old growth.
Why do you?
What have you been up to?
There she is, the hunter that saved my sorry rump.
I'm glad she did. I shouldn't have left you out there.
Enough of that. If you hadn't run, you'd be dead, and no use to anyone.
He's right. That Claw Strider was a killer.
Thank you, Outlander. You saved us both. I wouldn't have been able to live with the guilt.
What's next then? A Thunderjaw? A Stormbird?
More like a nap.
Sleep well then. You deserve it.
Nap? What is this madness?
May the land bloom in your steps, Outlander. So I went to the hunting grounds to...
Alright. Before I get ahead of myself, let's check the audio. Alright, we are good. I already had to debug my beacon software before I even attempted to stream. Alright, so we are looking at quests. Gemini. On hold. We are actually caught up. So Gemini it is. Is off-centered for some reason. I am totally not OCD. Totally. Hmm. I achieved nothing doing that. Well done, me. Okay. I swear, every time. uh, Go away. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Who told you to turn on? At least I managed this. Mute for sneezing. Woof. You guys
Still
have
get
numbers?
this last part.
Maybe
Okay.
we can get it
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, Gaia. It's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
Let's go to Gemini.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Activated. Engaging autonomous defenses.
Okay, that person could not.
Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
Be dramatic then.
Get ready.
Here they come.
For'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful. I'm empty.
I'll get you. Attacking with acid. Stay back. Get back.
All right.
Over here, you! I'm on target. Good to be on the Aloy, get a hand over here. They can't take
Working
us. Drawing away from Beta.
Can I get up?
Need ammo? Stay back. Getting those weak spots. Get back. Over here, you! I'm on this one.
Oh, that didn't work.
Aloy, get a hand over here. We'll have to get moving. Drawing away from Beta. Stay back.
It's really angry. Hit while it's covered in acid.
Get back. Over here, you!
Are you okay, Aloy?
Aloy, get a hand over here.
Right. The arrow. Thank you.
That's all of them for now.
Your corpses. Any other parts? They really do a great job of moving.
You two okay?
components.
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
How does that work?
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Okay.
Keep her safe, Thorl.
All my life.
I think that's supply cache.
I'll pick these up.
Any one of these that we could. All right.
Where's these first? I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Oh. Correct. what you did there, and I don't like it.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. It's some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right? What kind of machine is it trying to build? I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those mail carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from. I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them. I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield. Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node? I think that could work. I think it could. There should be a way to the central platform. Use the sheets first. Now's my chance!
Initiate. That is the plan. We are trying to contain so Gaia can finish overriding him. Bring him back into the fold, so to speak. That is not what I was trying to do. Come on.
Activating countermeasures from secondary defenses.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas? I'll see what I can do.
What's this? Get the feeling, unnervingly, that I'm gonna need those passages.
Increase power output.
ball. That's not what I'm trying to do. Hit his vulnerable spot. Thank you.
Extraction.
Dude. For the goo. Alright. Try this. Ow.
You got them all. I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice.
That's nice.
Thanks.
I expect to be dealing with this a lot.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
What a
Well,
surprise.
you better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failing safe hormone.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. Gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
You could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
I hope so. 'Cause this would be a really bad time to find out
I
that's
gotta
not.
find a way past this shield.
Hi.
I've been made.
Let's see. Time to mountain goat.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
Yeah, it's
I should
those
be able
guys.
to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Just have to figure out. That's probably it.
There's an opening at the top of the shield.
Hello. Give me your loot. All your loot. Don't mind me.
Just a little longer. Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another note to override.
Got it.
Yeah, I see it. Finish them. How you like them apples? Wait for that to wear out.
Engage structural analysis subroutine.
That is not what I was trying to do. Oh, dear Lord. You're not gonna let me do it.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Increase in safety. 5%.
Weapons off. Gotta get to it.
Okay. Blue. Hurry. Oh, hi. Jump. And stab. And arrow.
And there. Node access restored. Now you
Thanks.
can override it.
Appreciate it.
Good work.
It's heavy lifting.
I appreciate the fact that there's a lot of resource things here because they are basically going to be throwing everything in the kitchen sink at me. Okay. Yep. resources. All right.
Okay. Hephaestus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Yeah.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
Well, it's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay.
Yes. My job.
Be safe.
Fighting allergies. No. Yeah, don't do that. That's how bad things happen. Additional coils. It leaves. That's all defense. Weapon. Coils. This isn't what I saw that I picked up. Okay, whatever. Shield get down. This is fine.
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing.
Yeah,
I think it's charging up. Finished charging. It's covered in plasma.
Weak against. gonna pay for that.
It's charging up again. No good. Maybe purge water can dampen its attacks.
Yeah, I'm not looking with purge water.
Okay, new plan.
New plan, same as the first. Kill the other guy. I can't hit him with anything.
Oh! There it goes! He got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
Got plasma on you, Ian.
It's done.
You did it! There should be one more node to override.
Slaughter
Good.
Spine was not
Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus
the
back to
worst
you.
thing that I've had to deal with. Seriously, Thunderjaw, especially before I got the right equipment, much harder. That and the tortoise. Good God, the tortoise. Alright. All right. Where's that note? There it is. Huzzah! Oh dear God! Just active. These are the days that try men's souls.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Okay.
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading
me.
back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Paul.
And everybody else.
We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
I can't walk. The ship's too big. The movie would be over. Is there anything? Let's see. What's up, ugly?
Aloy, the bypass is done. The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Beat him up.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
How about just explaining how that works? I mean, she's probably a quick study, but having her just have to watch is a whole nother story.
Aloy, look.
Of course.
Well,
Didn't
hello, redundant copy. You've cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Yep. That's called using your head.
Ooh!
Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed. Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Okay. I hope it is satisfactory for you. You weren't impaled.
Beta.
Varl was.
Varl.
Why is she not talking about Varl?
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Where's Varl? Why is there no discussion of Varl? I don't get it.
What was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker? Looks like some kind of storage space. What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Is this like the mental thing that the hidden space that Tilda would take Beta? Not real?
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
It seems very surreal.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but It rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Okay.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
Okay, so this is the literal location.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
The only reason I would.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her.
Yeah.
That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
My old focus. How did you find it?
Yeah, no joke.
Let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure.
Okay.
Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
Okay.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful.
What is the
At
sound?
the time, I finally figured it out. The walls were closing in. Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth.
Those were shots.
So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Farzenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Okay.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology,
You know,
the
I
arming of
am
Tanakh
suspect
rebels,
at
and
this
the secret
moment.
pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Okay. I'm gonna drop that for a second here. So, Silence has been an absolute ass in pain through all of our experiences with him. And every time so far, just about, that people think they got a peg on him, he has basically had a failsafe or another plan and was planning it. So I'm kind of wondering if he's using the weakness of the Sons of Prometheus and Regala to create exactly the situation that we are in right now. I am thinking we are literally playing into his hands at this point. He does not care about the Sons of Prometheus or Regala, and he will use them to go through there. But I am not so sure that he is planning on going through Gerard as much as maybe stopping her, because she and Aloy are probably being monitored by him, and he is going to use that on her. We'll see as the story plays out, but I am, yeah, something. This is too smooth.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave
Can't
the
imagine why.
keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues.
Fair enough.
I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
Which is interesting considering you were in the information
I know the feeling.
business. Okay.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh.
Okay, this is where you...
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
I mean, there's a reason why you respected her.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really...
Yeah, it's me, but they fucking killed Varl. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Oh, I probably already opened.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Okay.
Understood.
View. That is rough. Now a sad conversation.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be there when you...
I never doubted.
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I know you hate waiting, but...
Well, you go do it. Are you okay? I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken...
I'm getting her back. That's all.
Understood.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after... I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Kotallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Apparently. Turns out it really is.
Fair enough.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Catalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Aloy.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini, Varl, Beta, Gaia. Gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. For helping me get the data on Leviathan. I did—
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher— I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Fair enough.
So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest. But I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
No.
I don't know.
She's
Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Catalo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works.
Good grief.
Anything new around here?
Catalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And the Overseers would have us believe they were infallible Paragon, but Pharaoh wasn't. No. His greed led to machines that devoured the world, the archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started. But, in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged, and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
Okay. You're good.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know.
I might. What is that? Okay. Armor. And what is that? I miss something?
Oh.
Yes.
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But where I come from, the higher the...
I have to go now.
May the ancestors...
That's weird. Exit. Damn, my aim. Kind of hard to see a button. Your eyes are closing and watering. Sorry about that. Talk to Zoe.
Can't let the cold distract me.
I really feel like this is the dead mother. It just needs to be a cave right here.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden.
Some hardy plants at this altitude and temperature.
Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
Damn, you're fast.
As burden blends with roots fall in snow, still the sea rises as certain as storm. From death follows new life.
She's a good gardener.
So it is with the land.
That's all.
And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here.
Oh.
We'll sit among the blooms.
Her voice was something else.
And watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
I'll have to check that out in the VOD. See if it's crunchy on my end too.
I'll try to visit again when I can.
Alright. Quests. So return to the base.
But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. And I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Okay, so I will now get the ability to override and get a flying mount. Which means I need to go back to one area in order to check out that one area I could get access to.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Katalo have fought them before, so...
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Erend moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his... But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was... To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad.
Understandable.
They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them.
Why are you...
How to go with the chorus after we fix the land...
They were I thought, but of course, even if it to be...
I'm glad they're lucky.
It's glitching, I guess.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Okay. Katala should be out of here. There's no Varl, so... She is squared away. Override. Craft override. Skydrifter override. Water's fine. Oh, hell yeah. I'm in a clean house. Dude. Double back. Need more Dreadwing stuff. Dude, the Shell Snapper will be crazy. But, oh, that's awesome.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Can I climb? Apparently I can. Right. AB. Sunwing.
Falling gently. Good. There are sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
That's not easy. Right. I've got him out. That flies.
Hello.
Move over, hot air balloon.
Oh, this is it. I'm in the air.
God, that would be disorienting. Need to fly forward. Attain the flying mountain paw. Barrel roll.
Whoa. Head rush. Arrow hand.
Barrel
I can see the
roll.
whole village from up here. Maybe I should check in on it after
Oh,
I've dealt
dear
with
God.
Regola.
It's
Hilda?
inverted.
I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolmecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
Yeah, I'm
On it.
already looking at it. Damn. It's the only way to travel. I wonder what the speed difference is. I feel like it's pretty major.
There's a Tolmec. Need to get on top of its head.
Right trigger to descend. Right bumper to listen.
Know how to land this thing.
Right trigger to land. It's got an auto landing.
Made it. Just got over. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tolmec.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! I'm used to that. Those rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope the colony in this milk can hold out a little longer. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. The pulse from the Tolmec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that is going to actually wrap it up for this session. Made some progress, a lot of dialogue, but definitely furthered the story. I am curious. I had a theory that it was going to backfire due to the way Tilda's plan was, but with the change of story with Aloy taking point with her decision on how to handle it, I don't think my issue is quite, or not issue, but my theory is quite as valid any longer. It's amazing what new details create when you let them finish telling the story instead of guessing ahead. But with that, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. And I look forward to seeing you next stream. We've got a pretty big battle coming up, so it's going to be fun. Take care.